Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. Today it's Wycombe Wanderers away. It's going to be, I think it's a vital game in our season, to be honest. And I'm joined by JJ from BirminghamFanTV. James, thanks for joining us, mate. Looking very smart today.
I tell you, mate. No, it's never ending for me. I tell you, get home from work, straight into this. It's I look like I'm on one of them Zoom calls. From, yeah. I spend all day doing it at work anyway.
I look homeless in comparison, mate. Guys, get your score predictions down in the chat, and we'll go through them quickly. But just to start, mate, what do you think of this game? Is it an important game? And how do you think we're going to get on today?
Must win game. There's no other way of saying it. If we don't win tonight, with the result that QPR picked up last night and Rotherham are picking up points, we are in big trouble if we don't win tonight. It's that simple now. It's got to that point already. I think we've got like 7 massive games this month that are like in and around us. I think we've got like Sheffield Wednesday, Luton, Millwall, all those sorts of teams to play. We need to be picking up 4 wins out of 7 this month. And I know that's asking a lot, but to steer ourselves clear of safety, we need to.
Yeah, I think it's one of them, isn't it? Like, I think in terms of mentality, if we were to lose or even draw today, like away at Wycombe, it's like we're looking at our past few results and we're clearly not picking up enough points. We're starting to look behind us, aren't we? Like, we're starting to look at that bottom 3, and they're not making it easy at all either. And you know, at this stage of the season, it is slightly worrying.
Massively, I am worried. Like, I'm not going to say I'm not. I know I've been one for sticking with the manager, and I'll stand by that for now. The minute there's no need, because like I say, if we go and pick up 4 points out the next 4 wins out the next 7, we'll be, probably give or take 7 or 8 points clear again, and we're not necessarily looking behind ourselves. But we have to start tonight. We have to be beating the teams below us, and that starts with Wycombe.
Well, that's always the problem for Blues, isn't it? Like you say, it tends to always be the teams in and around the bottom where we usually are that we find it the hardest to play against, because I don't know if it's one because of the expectation, but also because of how resilient they are. But I do think a lot of it comes down to the mentality and like feeling like, okay, we've really got to win this, and we're always in that zone, aren't we?
Yeah, massively. I think other teams just get up for it more than us. I really do. I watch other teams, not just against us, but in general, they just look more up for it. They just want it more. You just see more commitment. And I'm not saying our players don't care, but they always seem a little bit more up for it. They win second balls. They want that first header more. They'll go in hard and tackle, and it makes all the difference in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Just posting this on my Instagram. Hold on. I've put it on Twitter, guys. If you want to drop it, retweet, it'd be much appreciated. Wycombe here, just breaking into the box early on. What minute are you on, JJ? Like, what second?
1 minute 12.
Okay, I'm 4 seconds behind, which is not too bad. But I'll refresh it and it should sort itself out.
I get it, but I'm about 10 yards away from the team.
So let's have a look at some of these comments as well. First in here was BrummieJoe. My score prediction is 2-1 Blues. I think that was actually my prediction that I gave earlier today. I feel like it's one that we've got to win. I don't trust us to not have an error in us to concede a goal. That's why I think we're going to need 2 here today to get a victory. I don't know if it's either after we score. We always seem to be very vulnerable after we've scored a goal, which is, it's just a shame with that. It's just something about mentality that is clearly. Dean is very, very high up the pitch, isn't he? It's on the edge of the box. Is that Dean?
Well, yeah, no wonder we're so defensively fragile if he's up there. And Mark as well.
That's the thing. Blues have been playing a high line a lot of the time this season, haven't they? And we have been caught out a few times by it. I'm not sure if they've got players, very pacey players that can do that. I know we usually get Collan as the sort of last defender because he's got a bit of pace about him to get back, but risky game.
It scares me. It scares me playing this high line. I like a high line if you can if you've got the players to like utilize it. With San Jose and Dean at the back, you just know what's going to happen at some point. Like they do it well, but you know that one slip up that they do make because they'll do it once a game, and the opposition are always in. And,
it's a very risky plan, isn't it? Yeah. But it looks like he wants to push players forward. I feel like he wants to win the game. It's one of them. Like they're going to be very resilient, and Wycombe will take a point today. So I don't think a point's good enough.
No, it's not
for Karanka today. So that's the thing. Can we actually get through? I feel like playing like this, we're certainly going to create chances for ourselves, but more times than not, we just can't capitalise on them. So I think this first half is going to be quite important.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight game, isn't it? There's no way that this is going to no team should walk away with this. This will be a 1-0 either side, I reckon, if anyone's going to win it. We don't score a lot. Wycombe are one of them. They have scored a few goals this season, but defensively very fragile. So I think it's got 1-0 written all over it. I'm just not going to say who to.
Yeah. Blues got free kick now.
I'll tell you, a big game for Juki as well.
Huge.
Needs to prove himself now with another striker coming in.
Well, yeah, and hopefully that'll be a good thing. That's the thing. We've had 2 strikers. There's not been a lot of competition for places. It's just been between Duke and Hogan. Hogan always seems to have this pressure on him. He's been playing a bit better recently, but there's always this sort of pressure on him. Duke hasn't been the same this season. Maybe with someone else, Duke will have someone to mentor, and Hogan will have someone to almost give him a kick up the arse. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I think the strikers needed a bit of help as well. I think they've been feeling the pressure. It's not really an excuse, but I think they needed some help up there. Third striker.
Well, I said earlier about Cosgrove, I was like, there's like no one's really that bothered about him, but I feel like it could do him some good, like not having the expectation of a big signing. Like they never tend to do well at Blues, like when we sign someone who's on like mega money or we've thought loads about. They never seem to quite get that form that they had at the previous club. However, there's not a lot of pressure on this guy. No one's expecting fireworks from him, and in a way that could take the pressure off him. It's fresh blood. He's not going to have this panicking about him. It's more like I need to prove myself.
Yeah, definitely.
That could be a good thing.
He's got a great record at Aberdeen. I know you could say like, it's the Scottish League. But people forget we've got people like Barry Ferguson from the Scottish League. Turns out to be one of our best players. That we've had in many things. And he's got what was his goal record? Like 103 games, 47 goals, something stupid like that. That's really, really good record. I mean. If he can hit double figures a season, if he can get 10 a season, with that.
For the money we've paid as well, and it's a bit more depth as well, isn't it? Like I think everyone had their hopes on Nisbet, didn't happen, but we seem to have forgotten that we have signed a striker. We don't know a lot about him, and he could be all right. He could prove us wrong.
I think the positive is I know that people are disappointed we didn't get the striker.
Yeah,
which is understandable after all the talk and that. But we've got to remember we're still one striker up from what we had going into the window. So we're still a striker up. We spent money on him, which is what people called for.
Yeah.
He's proven goal scorer, so to speak. So
I said to you, I'd always much rather go for someone like him who has room to develop, who can grow, that we're not quite sure, where they can go, than someone who's past it and will bag a couple of goals and get injured and there's no real longevity in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. I think a lot of Blues fans saw what we did with Shea and Jude and the value of bringing. I know we didn't buy Jude, but that if we can develop players and sell them on for more as well, that's developing players rather than buying the has-beens and the last paycheck. I think we'd rather see that, to be honest. So I thought it was a good move.
Yeah, definitely. And like you say, look at Duke. He's not having the best season now, but he knows what he's doing. He's a great player, and it could be someone who can replace him rather than having to spend loads of money. Or Duke leaves, then we're like, okay, what are we doing now? Like, who are we going to sign? Are we going to have to put a load of money behind it? Yeah. It could be one that Duke can mentor and maybe just become a younger version of him, maybe a bit more mobile.
Yeah, I think
maybe a bit better with his feet.
I think fans should remember as well. Obviously, I think if fans are, going to be in the ground next season, which I'm sure a lot of clubs are hoping, I can see us spending on another striker in the summer. So I wouldn't panic. If we can get to the summer and stay up and finish in a decent position, I think go next summer. We'll bring in another striker. We could go back in for Nisbet. We could go for someone else. You don't know. So I don't think we need to panic because we didn't sign him. Disappointing, but we don't need to panic about it.
Yeah.
We got rid of a lot of the deadwood, which was something they struggled to do in the summer, which was good as well. A lot of wages off the wage bill.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Clifton Bowd, I feel like it might be more of a case of, maybe he wants to play all the time. Maybe he wants to play under Rowett again. Might have been a bit more he's doing. I'm not sure. Obviously, it was a very heartfelt message when he left. Maybe he wasn't fully in Karanka's plans, but I'm not sure. Oh, Bella. He was starting him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that confuses me.
It's a career move for Clifton Bowd, isn't it? Like, Blues really weren't offering him anything, like in terms of a contract.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah.
He's 30 years old. He's had a big injury. And Millwall come in with a 2-year deal plus an extra option of another year. It's the same with my friend, wasn't it? I think Borough offered him another deal, but because we offered him a better deal for longer.
Yeah, you got to think about that, ain't you, when you come into that stage of your career. And fair play. I hope he does well, man. He has just given everything to Blues, hasn't he? He's given his all. He's all, like Rowett said. That's exactly why I went for him. He's so tenacious, so determined, and he'll give everything. And there's not a lot of players like him now, I don't think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he weren't the most gifted footballer in the world, but that effort, it means a lot, and it makes a lot of difference in the team.
It did, and it does. That's all Blues. It's not all we could ask for, but it's the minimum we should expect. And Keith always gave it. I think Davis, the same went for Davis. He kind of went under the radar as well. Him leaving a little bit, but you can't forget he's been here since the Clark era. Oh crikey, that was bad.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, you're probably a second ahead of me.
No, I just saw it. I thought, oh jeez.
That flat then. What are you on? What are you on? 10 minutes?
10:17.
Oh, okay. You're like 4 seconds ahead of me. That's not too bad. I'll refresh it again. 10:17. Right, hold on. Come on, Blues. Refresh. Give me some. What are you now?
10:37.
Fuck. Yeah, 4 seconds. Okay.
I could get my assistant to go and pause it for me. Bear me a second.
Right, let's have a look through some of your comments, guys. If you are watching, you might be on Facebook, might be on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you're not subscribed and you're enjoying the streams, make sure you do subscribe. We're going to be dropping some content soon. It means a lot to me, and it means by hitting that like button as well, you're showing me that you're enjoying the streams as well. So it does mean a lot to me. We might actually set a target. What are we on at the minute? What are we on? Let's have a look. We've got 103 watching. We're on 20 likes. Let's get it to 50 at least. There's 103 here. Let's try and get it to 50. Blues have got a free kick now. 12 minutes played. Bella drops it into the back stick. Go on, hit that, Sunjic. I'm hoping Sunjic scores today, just to stick it to you, James. You're not a big fan of him, are you?
No, I can't. I'm not gonna ever I'm not gonna go and publicly slander any Blues player that pulls on the shirt, but for me, he's just not giving us enough in midfield.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair enough. Everyone's got their opinion on that, and he was a player that was signed for a lot of money, and he's not justifying it. Then fair play. And I feel like I'm probably guilty sometimes of almost, wanting him to do well, always giving him the benefit of the doubt. So that's just how I am a lot of the time. I'm like, there's a player in there, you know what I mean? But
I want him to do well. I think he's a great. He gives everything. Yeah. He gives everything, and again, it's all we can ask for. Well, it's the minimum we can ask for. And Sunjic never, stopped running. He never, you know, you can never see that he doesn't care or doesn't try, but you know, just every aspect of his game is just lacking at the minute. You know, from his passing to his, you know, his composure. His percentage of winning the ball back is quite poor for a ball-winning midfielder. Some of his positioning at times. If he can improve, you know, he's still fairly young. He's still got time to improve. So I hope he does. But you know, for $6 million in 18 months, he hasn't given us enough. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, like I say, he puts on the shirt and he gives his all. It's hard to go out there and slander him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, we've got you know, we've got rid of Kifton Bowd. We've got Gardner and Sunjic in the centre today.
Yeah.
Do you want to see Harper get involved there? Do you think it's just a case of him settling in? Because I was speaking to some Baggies friends earlier, and they were telling me, you know, he's a real player. He's a real player, and he can do a decent job.
Yeah, it looks like it's difficult because, like you say, Gardner, Sunjic, Harper.
Do you leave Gardner in there with Hart? You know, say he does well. He's a player. He probably a bit more attacking, connects midfield to attack. Yeah. You know,
he's got to find the right pairing. I think he needs to test them all out with each other and find the right pair. Harper could come in and complement Sunjic, and he could bring the best out of him.
That's a fair point.
You know, sometimes midfielders need the right pairing. I remember Blues obviously found that pairing with Ferguson and Bowyer, and it just worked a treat.
Oh God,
you know, just random there, but it could happen. So, like I say, we're always trying to improve, aren't we? So, I like the look of Harper though. He's got that build. He's got that, you know, that footwork, that technique that I like. Something
different, isn't it? Yeah. Something different for our central midfield, really. You know, we've got some tricky number 10s, but you know, for a centre mid. It's a little bit, you know, we've got probably our most attacking centre mid is like Gary Gardner, because you wouldn't feel comfortable putting Halilovic there or
not deep, no.
You know, or Terrell either, really. But let's have a look. What we got? Noel Murphy says, got to be a win today. Can't let Blues be the first team Wycombe do the double over.
Yeah, but that is such a Blues thing.
It would be, wouldn't it?
That's just what Blues do. Like, you want to do a double, you need to break a winless run.
Wasn't it? Go on, Duke. Go on. When Bolton went down, they got the double over us. Was it Bolton?
Yeah, I think it was.
A terrible season, I think, and
we went to what's it called now? Is it? What's that ground called now? Oh, is it like? Right, yeah, Bolton University Stadium, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that.
All the JJ there.
And now they're in League Two. Jesus.
It's Wigan, isn't it? That was Wigan.
Yeah, the JJ. I remember, I think it was Wigan. No, it was Hull. I remember going to Hull like 10 years ago, and we went to the wrong ground because in Google Maps it put the old ground of the rugby ground in or something, but I thought it was that.
Tell you what,
Hull is a terrible place.
Hull is a nightmare to get to, and every time we go, we get battered. So I'm not going back.
That 6-1 was not pretty.
I think I was busy that day. Because like I say, I don't miss a huge amount of away games, but I feel like we had a wedding or something that day, something weird. And I was just looking at my phone, saw 5, I had about 100 messages off my uni mates taking the piss, and I was like, no, I can't be arsed with this.
That's San Jose.
Tell you what, one of the worst grounds I ever went to was Cardiff's old ground. I went to Ninian Park.
Yeah.
Before they moved. Oh my God, that place was dumb. And I remember, like, we lost there 2-1. I think it was under Bruce, I think.
Yeah.
And I got outside, and as we got outside, they were starting to, like, they were tipping cars over and setting them on fire and that. Like the Cardiff fans, it was crazy. There was bricks coming over the stand and everything.
Jesus Christ.
It was a mad one. But it was a proper old ground, like standing, I think the away end was. Oh, that's class, that is, God.
Yeah, to be fair, like when Wycombe got promoted, I was like, is that Pedersen?
So he's on what?
Yeah, I was gutted because I was like, oh, it's a new ground to go to. You know, it would have been it's a weak game, but just I love the grounds like that. Luton was a brilliant away there, wasn't it? Remember that?
Oh yeah. I completely forgot we went with you, didn't we?
Yeah, because it was like in it's like in someone's back garden, isn't it? It's so weird. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, it was
Gordon, Duke mentor, Cosgrove. Yep. Yeah, definitely. I think that's why it's been really good for us to keep hold of him. I know there were some rumours about even Norwich going after him or someone, but
there's about 4 or 5 clubs after Duke, weren't there?
Yeah, quite a few.
Like Huddersfield, Derby, Bristol, Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, he's obviously a player in demand, but I mean, we couldn't afford to. Could you imagine? Even with Cosgrove, Jesus Christ, that would have been a nightmare. But we've got someone who can mentor Cosgrove now. That's definitely a really good thing. And yeah, I just hope he has a better second half of the season. We really just need to put a run together. We haven't done it this season. We've had like minor runs, but you can't really call it a run. But we need literally like 4, 5, 6 games where it's performance after performance.
Yeah,
and
I think
get that confidence back.
If we can put together 6 or 7 games where we win a couple, draw a couple, we set ourselves up. We pull ourselves away from the drop zone, and it'd be so massive. We need to hit. The aim should be 50 points as quick as possible, really, in an ideal world. And then you go from there, don't you, really?
Yeah, definitely. It's just every game. Every game is so important now. Like when you're this close to the relegation zone, you've got to pick up points because even like the mental effect of being in that bottom 3, you just don't want it because it's so hard to get out of when you're in it.
As we know,
I don't want to be anywhere near there by the end of the season.
We've had some, haven't we? We've had some. Even the last couple of years, it's just been like battle after battle in it every time. My heart can't do it anymore.
I can't do it.
Oh God, there's too many. It's like our transfer dealings, isn't it? Everything's just left to the last day or the last minute. Everything, man. Everything with Blues. Can't ever be ahead of time. Can't ever be normal for once.
No. That's just Blues, isn't it? Jack says, I think the fans give the players a boost of motivation. Massively. Do you think that is, do you think we'd be where we are now if we had fans in stadiums?
I don't think our home form would be as bad as it is. I don't. No. Whether we'd be ripping it up at home, I'd beg to differ. I don't think the quality's there.
Yeah. But it's one of them, isn't it? Like we'll get behind our players. We'll also moan at them as much as the next club. But the one thing that I always say about this club is when we need to get behind them, when we really need to get behind them, that is when it really makes a difference. When you look at Huddersfield at home, when we're looking at getting relegated, Chadham's got sent off. We needed to win that game. And in fact, that day the fans just and then was it Fulham at home? Was it last game of the season as well?
I was belting up that day, wasn't it?
Absolutely amazing day. But what I'm saying is, if we do that again, if we get into that position again this season with no fans in the stadium, I just can't help but feel that is when you would really see the difference, and it wouldn't quite be the same because they all get a kick up their arse when they hear the fans roaring. You know what I mean? It's just different gravy.
It does.
I can't wait. So get there. Oh, good job, Etheridge.
I've got Emily next to me. Someone's wished Emily a happy birthday. Dallas, remember Dallas?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Emily says thank you.
Is it today?
No, it was yesterday. Em's birthday.
Did I miss that, Em?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Em.
It's all right.
I had no idea.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you have a good birthday?
It was interesting, put it that way.
For a lockdown birthday.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow. It's a big effort that from Duke. Go on.
Go on. Have a go.
Have a go. Oh, that's unlucky.
What second are you on, mate?
I'm on 22-14.
Okay, one sec.
Did I not do very well?
No.
Okay.
21, 22, 23.
Yeah. Perfect.
Sweet. I just paused it for a second.
That's fine, yeah.
Sweet, we're good. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, I hope you had a good birthday anyway.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Sorry for crashing the stream.
No, don't be silly. Can everyone wish him a big happy birthday in the chat? Let's go, chat.
Let's go.
Follow her on Twitter.
Oh, don't boost her ego anymore.
We are watching it on Blues TV at the minute. There you go. Happy birthday. It was my birthday on Sunday, AD. Hope you had a great birthday, mate. It's the birthday stream. James says happy birthday. Jack says happy birthday. Adama Production says happy birthday. Ben, Amy, Cameron. Tell us what's happening in the match. Good shout. Not a lot at the minute. To be fair, I feel like we've had the better of the game so far, haven't we? We've had a couple of half chances. Duke tested the keeper just a minute ago. Nothing, no clear-cut chances yet, but Wycombe haven't really had a sniff yet. I wouldn't, a lot of the time they don't need to. The opposition team don't need to. I don't want to say that and then they score. You know what I mean?
The thing is, Coventry offered next to nothing against us, other than the one chance we gifted them and they scored.
That was on a plate, wasn't it? It was ridiculous.
And if you're going to shepherd the ball out, you've got to get your body between the ball and the man, and he just kind of let him in. Oh,
you weren't paying. He was miles away, mate. He was miles away. Corner to Wycombe. No, commentator's curse, Joe. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do it. This is. I'm sure this is the first corner they've had after I've said they've not had a sniff. So you know what I
mean? Yeah.
Rachel, typical Blues, but thank you. It's whipped into the back post. No! Oh! Okay. Save from Etheridge. It was headed back across the box then, and headed towards goal.
Just don't do it. Like,
yeah. It was probably hitting the crossbar or going over, to be fair, wasn't it?
It looked like it was going to hit the bar, but you can't be sure, can you?
No.
They're a big physical team, though. We've got to be dealing with these better. Keeper's got to be more commanding. He's got to come out and deal with these. His defenders need him. Joe, you've been asked to sneeze a lot.
Oh, in the last game, I sneezed once in the whole stream, and when I sneezed, we got a penalty.
You're going to have to just keep sneezing. Yeah, you're going to have to
that's the thing. It's got to be a genuine sneeze.
Oh, it's got to be a genuine one. You've got to go get some pepper then or something. You know what I mean? Someone's saying that Coventry will win. Is that true? Right, I just picked up my phone. Sneeze of God.
What did you say, mate?
I said Coventry. Someone said Coventry were winning. Oh, it's 1-1 now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, it was the Rotherham game postponed. So basically, we need Norwich to do us a solid.
Oh, hold on. Ball whipped into. Oh, it's.
Crikey.
Good save. It looks like it's not going out for a corner. Sunjic has arrived, trying to find a way to get it in. Needs an overlap or something. Ow. I need to turn my Facebook off, Jesus.
It's going to be Lee, that, I reckon. Or Carl making some stupid
yeah, probably.
statement in the chat like he did last night. Something about what was the question Carl asked at like 1:45 last night, and he was like, would you rather put hot sauce in your eyes or eat like 6 ounces of scabs? I said, Carl, what kind of a question is that?
That is a very strange question. But do let us know in the chat. I'd probably go for the scabs reluctantly because I don't want to go blind.
No, I went for the hot sauce.
Oh, God, I don't want to think about it, man. Oh. You can't put hot sauce in your eyes, mate.
You ain't got it.
Guys, please do not do that at home.
No.
All the scabs.
It was like the
best wingers we've had since Gray and Cottrell. Probably, yeah.
Can you imagine if Jeremy Boga played like he does in Serie A? When he played
but when he was at Blues, he was just scoring penalties.
Yeah, he was. Remember that?
He had one good goal against Sheffield United, didn't he? But
he's a banger, that one.
oh, that was a great goal. I remember that. Flares going off in the concourse.
I think I don't know what was more weird, like that screamer or Check and Doyle were man of the match that game, didn't they?
Did he?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Like I think he won like everything in the air and like everything in front of the back line. Like he's like a rock. Like that one game. I think he played. I think it was that game and the game against Cardiff in Cottrell's first game. We've had 2 solid games outside that.
Oh, Sunjic. I tell you what, mate. Oh, when he scores,
he's gonna do it. Man. He's gonna hit one of them belters.
He always hits them true, doesn't he? I remember when he first signed for us. I was like,
yeah, he can.
Oh, to be fair, he was coming onto it like he sort of looked like he had to reach for it.
For his left foot as well, it was a really good effort.
Yeah, I thought he got a deflection. To be honest, looked like it did, but we move. We've had some questions in the chat.
Go on.
Do you feel Karanka is back next year based on how things stand after close of the transfer window? Any possible change of owners asking from across the pond? Don't think we're going to be changing owners anytime soon. I mean, I think if we did, it would be like out. It would be out of the blue, and I think that could probably happen, but at any time.
I heard a few whispers going into the season that there was interest in the club, but nothing like no one actually attempted to take over. But
yeah.
I think it would cost an absolute fortune, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a big project.
Yeah, with the stocks and all of that. No, I can't see the ownership changing. Branca, as long as we don't go down, yeah, I can see him staying. Yeah, definitely. I think the Dong's put so much of his faith into him. It would take a relegation or us being in the relegation zone for him to go, I think, personally. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong.
No, I agree. I think I think he only goes if he gets to the point where they're panicking this season. And that's why this game's so important. That's why, I feel like us dropping into the bottom 3, when it gets to, you're looking at March next month, it's like, oh God, maybe it's just they need to do it just to save us. I think they believe in the process and the long-term vision with Karanka, but obviously we can't get relegated. So that I'm just praying that he has the opportunity to have a couple of transfer windows and get the players that he really wants through.
Yeah, I still think we need another 2 windows to clear out some more of the poorer players. Great ball. And he needs to bring in a bit more quality. I think especially around maybe the centre backs and the full backs certainly need improving, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But change is happening. There is change happening. So, like I say, you can't all do it in one transfer window. People will try and rob you if you're being desperate, which it seemed to be what Hibs were doing. They just were like, oh, they're desperate for a striker.
They're playing us.
So, I mean, it's good to know that we're not going to get mugged, because if he came here and we spent 5 million on him, and he scuffed that, didn't he? If we spent 5 million on him and he weren't that good, then it's like, oh God, you know what I mean?
That's a risk.
So we got to put. It seemed so late into January before we actually made a real attempt. Like all these,
we didn't hear a strike rumor until like 3 days before the end, did we?
Yeah,
some crap like that.
32 minutes played, 0-0. What so far? What you're making of this game? Do you think we need to do a bit more? Do you think it's just a case of breaking down this resilient Wycombe side, or
with this game and like most games with Blues, it's just we need to be better in the final third. We just need more composure, more quality. I think Sunjic has played right this game. To be honest, he's been everywhere. Go on,
Duke. Oh, it's not a foul.
Come
on, yeah.
I don't know. We've played well. We've got into some good positions. We just need that final ball, that final shot to be a bit better. If it was in this game, I think we'd already be 2-0 up. But
Yeah.
Wycombe, I'm not going to try and jinx it. I don't really have any wood to touch, but they haven't offered too much so far. But you can't write them off, can you? They're going to want it.
There you go.
You touch it for me. I don't have anything. I've got glasswork.
No. Yeah, I'm just praying. I'm praying we get the win today. It'd be good to see a bit more of Harper. Good to see Cosgrove come on. You know, if we're winning, not a lot of pressure. See what you can do, kind of thing.
Got some good options on the bench, you know?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Look, our starting lineup hasn't changed a lot from what it was last season. But what has changed is our strength in depth. You know, like you say, we've got rid of a lot of dead wood. And when you look at our bench, at one point, you'd look at our bench and you'd wonder who you could bring on to change the game. There'd be no one.
Last season, we had no. Remember that game we won at Barnsley on that Tuesday night before lockdown? And,
was it Hogan?
We
beautiful.
The one goal, and then we had like no subs, so we ended up playing 6 at the back, and he brought 2 defenders on. That's pretty good.
That Hogan goal. I just want to see that Hogan again, you know, because that was so good. He didn't have a sniff all game, and he got that one touch in the box, and he turned. He didn't even look at the goal. He just hit it. Oh no! Good save. That looked like one for the telly.
I'm going to stop looking now. I'm going to stop.
To be fair, you look at that. That was a great save. He got down low quickly, and look where the ball went. You know what I mean? That took a deflection. Etheridge was throwing the other way, and I mean, to be fair, I didn't realise it was kicked away. I thought he cleared it that far himself with his arm.
That was a great save.
That was a great save, and quick from Roberts to get rid of it as well. Big save that was. Again, last season, that goes in. No shadow of a doubt. And that's the difference as well. You know, I'm not going to say it. I'm not even going to say it because I've jinxed it before. I'm not even going to talk about. Don't go down. Don't go down.
Don't tackle them. Don't just stand in.
Not there either. Oh god, they're the worst ones when they're walking away from goal. No. Okay, Wycombe are actually starting to put a bit of pressure on Blues at the minute. They've had the best chance of the game with that deflected effort that Etheridge had to dive low to save. Did really well, and now we're weathering a bit of a storm from Wycombe, who are playing with their tails up at the minute.
You've got to do it. Got to weather the storm. You're going to get it in games.
Oh Jesus! Dean left that.
And how many times is Etheridge going to do that, though?
Fucking hell. Is he got a call for that? He's either not called for it or he's just expecting Dean to get rid of it or what? He must have called for it if Dean left it like that. And the bounce caught him out there. That's what I mean. We've just praised him for that amazing save. And then that clear, simple lack of communication. That's what our downfall is at the minute. Errors. And we got away with that one, but the ball just bounced over Etheridge. And if someone was there where that ball was landing at the back stick, it's 1-0 Wycombe. So we've got to be very careful.
Up front and easy. We're glad.
I said that, you know, someone from Wycombe asked me for my thoughts on the game, and they said, who do you think, you know, who are you worried about most? Who's our threat? And I said, in all honesty, like the threat that I'm worried about the most is ourselves, is our own errors.
Yeah.
That I know that you'll pounce on. You don't need to have a star striker. It's just simple stuff.
I noticed the other day they conceded quite a bit from set pieces if you put it to the back stick. I think they conceded 2 against Brentford. They put it to the back stick. We've got to look to capitalise on that. We've got a big team as it is. You know,
yeah.
Juki, San Jose, Dean, Edison.
Different question. Will Heatley, another American viewer, says, "Oh, hold on, corner ball. Oh, one from the training ground. It looked like he was claiming for a penalty then as he was tackled just inside the box, but hard to say really. Could have looked like he won the ball, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought he won the ball at first.
Oh, it was his trailing leg that caught the ball. To be fair, if you got VAR, yeah, that's dang. It was actually his leading leg caught Bella, and then milliseconds later, his trailing leg got the ball, but it was probably the change of direction of the ball that convinced the ref there.
I,
But, you know,
on second look, I think that's a penalty.
the lino, I think I'm looking at it from the ref's point of view, but the lino there, I don't know if he had bodies in his way or something, but he should be seeing that the leading leg caught Jeremy Bella clean then.
Well, that's it. The leading leg caught him first, didn't it?
Yeah,
Before he touched the ball.
That's what I'm saying. I think the handball. I think the ref saw the ball change, like he weren't sure, saw the ball change direction, and he had to go with what he was more sure of, I guess. That's clear handball, fair play. But I'd rather that than have VAR in the Championship.
I've said that before, but they've got to be getting that one right. That's a penalty.
Yeah. I mean, we all know the state of Championship referees is awful. Don't bring in VAR. Just get better refs, or put them on a training course.
Well, the standard needs sorting, doesn't it?
It really does, mate. I swear they just get them out of a car park somewhere.
It's like a voluntary basis, I think, at the minute with the EFL.
With the ball deflected into the keeper's hands. Do you think Rooney will get Derby out of the bottom three? Did I ask that?
No, but I reckon he will.
Yeah, I think most managers get Derby out of the bottom three at the minute. It's just the fact of switching it up
Well, that's
a little bit.
Bottom three though, because
Good side. You can't see them going down.
They've got rid of a load of players, haven't they? They've got no money. They're a bit strapped for cash at the minute, like Blues used to be.
Well, that's the thing. They went for it, didn't they? They really went for it in the Lampard season, and then it was like go or broke, wasn't it? And they almost did it. Ooh, there with a header. It was just a bit behind him, I think. But yeah, Derby almost did it, didn't they? And I wish they did, but here we are.
They did for years though, man. Even under McLaren and that, they spent big money. Back in like 13, 14 and 14, 15. They kept spending big money. They kept getting, I don't know how they kept doing it, but yeah.
Swino says, am I alone in really liking Pedersen? Yes, he's not perfect, but who in the Blues squad is? I know where you're coming from, personally. I think, he's been a really solid player for Blues. There was this whole thing about the rumour about Watford. I feel like his head's gone a little bit. I don't think he's been quite the same player since. But no, I don't think he's a bad player at all. And I don't think you should fully switch on players. But
player, we know the player he can be, but like you say, since that rumour, he's not even.
Just don't know where his head's at, do you? It just seems like it. I think you have to see what his performances say, really. And even if he's been a really good servant for us, really good player for us, it's like, okay, that stuff's happened with Watford now. Like, you've got to get on with it. So
yeah, exactly.
Like, I do like him as a player, but
I can see him going in the summer, personally.
Yeah.
Like, not that I know anything, but
we had an offer, didn't we, from, was it Bristol City? And they were offering one of their promising youngsters, centre mid, as a swap.
Because we've got Seddon and Friend, I would have personally looked at seriously considering that.
Yeah.
I would have asked for a bit of money on top as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't have gone for a swap deal with him. Like, to be fair, he could end up being a really good player, that lad, but if you're going to swap with us, swap a striker, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't need another centre mid, really.
We'll have Naki Wells.
Nick says VAR gets things right. Right, what I want to know, in the chat, right, give me a thumbs up if you're for VAR in the Championship and a thumbs down if you're against it. I'm personally against. But let me know. I want to know your thoughts and your sentiment on that.
How's my brother managed to get into this stream?
Rich says Derby couldn't even pay the December wages. It got delayed by 2 months. How are they signing players? Unbelievable. Did they really? Couldn't pay December?
Yeah. I think they're paying it now, but for they were really late paying it and stuff. And,
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, half of them hadn't been
paid. Hello. Gardner's found the ball here. He's had a go. Oh! I tell you what, mate, that was not far off at all. Oh, I'd love him to score a belter.
You know what, Chaz? I was going to I was going to get people to wish you a happy birthday, but he's called me a gimp twice now. So I'm pulling that one.
Most people are against VAR, I think. We've got a few thumbs up. Rich. Emily says no. Jack says no. Lemon says no. Gordon says yes. Cher says yes. Jake says yes.
It's just ruining the game for me, VAR. It's way too stop-start now.
Think about it, like it's just becoming for me. It becomes just a bit too calculated, and what happens is with VAR most of the time there's less goals, and it's just you're getting more 0-0s. It's taking too long to do. I think if you're gonna do it, especially in the Premier League, you've got to give the benefit of the doubt with these offside rules, with these silly sleeve rules.
Yeah,
are ridiculous. I'm not just talking about the Villa one because it was Villa. There's been plenty of them as well. I think the sleeve rule is ridiculous because people are just going to end up rolling their sleeves up or whatever. I don't know, but give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, if you're looking at it and it's a centimetre and it's like this, I just don't know. I think in some European leagues, they make the lines slightly thicker when doing offsides, and if the line's touch, then it's too close to call because it's to do with the frame rate and all this, that, and the other, and they can call it quicker.
Yeah,
I think always give the benefit of the doubt to the attacker in that situation.
That's it.
Bella, good ball in. Oh, come out wide to San Jose, I think. Back out to Bella. Is he on? Oh, deflected cross into the keeper's hands, but
greedy went for goal that second time. That was greedy.
We I didn't even realise.
Yeah, no. Ultimately, it's crap, and I think Blues get more bad decisions from EFL refs than most. But I'd still rather have that over VAR. I'll be absolutely honest. Like we said, it's just it's too goal line text so easy. It's so quick. That's fine, but no, I'm not for VAR. I'd rather they invest the money in getting the refs better training.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I just don't understand how the standard is so poor in the second. You know what I mean? The second tier of English football. Like, there's got to be enough of a pool of referees to have enough like good ones to officiate championship matches. I don't know. Strange one. How do I do a thumbs up, lol? Well, Nick, I know it's a thumbs up. Just write it. There you go. I'd have swapped Pedersen for Diediu from Bristol City all day. Now, have you offered me that? Yeah.
I think has he got 6 months left on his contract, Juju? Is he? Is that a contract in the summer? Isn't it?
Is it?
Go on.
Yeah, it's just the bounce didn't quite favour him there. I think. Oh, he took one in the hip there or something. Rachel says no. Swano says no. A few more no's.
To be fair to Duke, he's give absolutely everything tonight already.
Goal line tech, yeah. Goal line tech is where it should start and finish. VAR causes speculation and destroys the game. I agree. It's just like, first all this money comes into the game, and then you got and then all I'm thinking is, where does it stop? Because that's not going to be the last thing. You get VAR, then there's going to be something else, then it's going to be more intricate, whatever. I feel like it's almost going to get so refined just because of the value behind the game that it just loses its human feel to it. It just feels robotic. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, no. That's why the Championship's good. It's got that old-fashioned feel sometimes.
Well, that's half time. It's Wycombe 0, Birmingham City 0. Yeah, so we've had a couple of chances. Wycombe definitely with the best chance of the game. That was the only real clear chance of the game, I think. Good save from Etheridge. What are your thoughts on that first half, JJ?
I'm trying to think. I think Blues have been the better team. If that makes us, any positive at all. It's been a poor half from both sides, though, hasn't it? Like, we've probably had more opportunities, but that's what I said 20 minutes into the game. We need more quality. We need more quality in that final third. We need to be, that final cross, that final pass, that final shot. everything's just so rushed, so lacking, like I say, lacking in quality, and that's our biggest. That's why we don't score enough goals, and that's why we are where we are this season. Poor quality, poor decision making, and yeah, I think it's letting us down.
Yeah, no, I agree. Ross says, shocking first half shows the difference between us and Brentford. Can't score against bottom of the league who have conceded 41 goals past them already. Haha, poor. I think we're exercising a little bit of caution so far because we don't want to go all out for it and concede on the counter. So it'll be interesting to see how the second half plays out. But yeah, they've conceded the most amount of goals, but we never find it easy against these teams. It doesn't matter who you are. If you just got promoted, if you're down there in the bottom three, you're in and around it where we are. We struggle. We struggle, especially if you don't want to, if you want to sit back and make it difficult for us. We find it very, very hard to break down. I think most of the threats come out wide from Blues. You've had that.
Couldn't hit a barn door. I hate that.
Yeah, no.
We are
3 points off the bottom three as it stands.
Right, yeah, we are that. That's why the win's so massive. A win takes us 5 points off. It gives you breathing room. And then you've got to be looking at games like Millwall, Sheffield Wednesday, Luton. I know Luton are a good team.
You know what makes me sad? More than anything, it brings a tear to my eye, but it's absolutely certain. You'd put your house on it. Don't. That Clifton Bell will score against us, and it'll be one of them volleys. Just drops out of the sky, and he hits it, and I'm gonna cry because it is gonna happen.
Well, I'm not. It's a good thing I rent my property because I couldn't put my house on it anyway.
Well, you'd win because it's happening. You know it's going to happen. I don't know.
You're spot on. It's going to happen. He's going to score one of them belters as well, and like a Derby-esque one that he did.
It'll either be that or the one that he scored against Preston.
Oh, yeah. How Etheridge drops a proper clanger. Yeah. The way our season's been with mistakes, I can see it happening all day. Oh, it's worrying. The thing is, though, I'm just looking at if Forest beat Coventry tonight, they go above us and we go the place above the drop zone.
Yeah. It's getting a bit worrying.
Coventry would still stay above us by a point.
It definitely is worrying. We'll have a look at the scores in a second. Let's have a look at the stream at the minute. 49 likes. That's, I'll pop the 50th on. There we go. Let's set a new target of 75. We've got 130 people watching on YouTube. Drop a like on the video. Drop it a like if you're watching on Facebook as well. It just tells me that you want more of these. It's great. Also, can I just say, by the way, make sure you go and subscribe to BirminghamFanTV. Let's have a look. I'm going to drop your Twitter and your YouTube in the chat right now. Hold on. Here we go. There you go. Drop them a follow on Twitter.
As if Sheffield Wednesday are beating Bournemouth at Bournemouth. Oh, really? It's inspiring against us. This is exactly why the win was more important for me than it's the most important game of the season because teams are now just picking up points. Even Sheffield Wednesday are picking up points. Rotherham keep winning. Coventry keep picking up points. QPR winning last night at Watford. Forest have picked up form under Houghton. We are probably one of the most out of form teams, and it's worrying.
Yeah, actually, I've not looked at the form chart. I'll have a look after that. Let's have a quick look at the scores today. Premier League, Wolves 2, Arsenal 1.
Someone saying in the chat that Arsenal had 2 sent off.
Leno and David Luiz, shock, got sent off. Yeah, so Pepe scored for them, and then Ruben Neves got a penalty after David Luiz gave one away and got sent off, and João Moutinho scored the winner. Well, like 1 minute left of that game. Sheffield United beat West Brom. My mates will be gutted. Billy Sharp scoring the winner. Jayden Bogle after Baggies took the lead. Baggies coming back down into the Championship, it looks like. Huge win for Sheffield United, that. It's a lot waiting for a bus with them. They didn't win all season. Then they got like 3. Did they beat Man U? 3 wins now.
Sheffield United, yeah.
So yeah, I mean that huge that first win was then, because it's done them a massive favour. Let's have a look. Yeah, Premier League, the 20th, 11th, 1 point behind West Brom now, but that bottom 3 looks doomed either way. What else we got? The Championship. Millwall 0, Norwich 0. That was full time. Another Kifton Beld yellow card, of course. Put your house on that.
Water's wet.
Water is wet, mate. Put that on every week. You're winning. Coventry 1, Forest 1.
I was going to say, did you see the tackle he put in against Watford the other day?
No.
Christ.
Proper tackle.
Yeah, proper late. Could have injured the guy. Just walked off a minute. Like, as if he'd been hard done by, as he usually does.
They'll love him down there, won't they?
Oh, they will love him. Yeah,
they will love him.
Proper Millwall type of player.
Proper. And then yeah. So Wednesday being Bournemouth and Blues 0-0. Well then. What was going to look at the form? Let's take a look at the form. Have we got any other comments?
I was going to say, do you know what wouldn't surprise me?
What?
If you're a betting man, put your money on Allardyce being the next to be sacked. I know he's only just gone in there, but he's not exactly like that, is he?
You reckon?
Yeah, honestly. Well, they got rid of Bilic. Like, weird decision at a weird time. Wouldn't surprise me if they got rid of Allardyce.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. That would be a proper Watford thing. That would. Remember what? They did a similar thing, didn't they?
Who? Watford.
Yeah.
That's nutty owners, isn't it? Just mad.
Right, let's have a look at form. Let's have a look. Championship form table. Because it is actually quite interesting. I want to see where we are in this. So let's have a look at the last 10 games. We are rock bottom.
Oh,
we're rock bottom. So in the last 10 games, if we're looking at the bottom of the table, we sit just below Wycombe on goal difference, because we've got one worse in the last 10 games. 1 win, 3 draws, 6 losses. We've scored 5 goals in the last 10 games.
prolific.
And Wycombe, who are above us, have scored 11 goals in the last 10 games.
They got goals in them, but they just lead.
Goal a game we've scored. That's bad form. That to me, that tells me what 1 win in the last 10 games. That's saying this is really a must win. That is not pretty form whatsoever. Looking at the last 6, if you're looking at the last 6, we're 20th rather than 24th. But still not pretty. We've got 5 points from 6 games.
It's not been good enough, mate. It's not. Was that first half bad as an overall performance? No, because I thought we were the better team. But in the final third, our finishing was, and our ability to create chances was awful again.
Yeah.
And I mean this with no disrespect to Wycombe, because I admire them, and they really go for games. They're decent going forward, to be fair, but at the back they are so vulnerable. And that's no disrespect to them, but if we're to stay up, we need to beat teams below us. It's just that simple. I'd expect the same against Sheffield Wednesday in a couple of weeks. Not to disrespect them, but it's the Championship, innit? You've got to beat the teams below you, otherwise you are going to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Rich says they won't get rid of Big Sam. He's the man to get him back up. He never. I can't remember him going down with the team and staying there. He said he's. I feel
West Ham back up, but I don't know if he went down with them. I don't think he did. Did he? He was appointed in the summer they went down. Wasn't he?
Who was that? What team?
West Ham. Then that season we got beat by Blackpool in the playoff semis.
Oh, was that Allardyce's West Ham that year?
Yeah, he was in charge. For West
That
Ham.
was like Ricardo Vaz-Tay playing for West Ham then, wasn't it?
Oh, the best day we were living last night at ZH.
Yeah, ZH. But he scored in the final, I think. Vaz-Tay.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. They won 2-0.
What a throwback! My little boy bladder is getting the best of me, so I'm gonna nip to Lou, and grab a drink as well. But are you all right to have a little look at the comments, guys? Drop some questions.
I'll answer a few questions while you're on.
Drop some questions to JJ, guys, and get your thoughts in about the match as well and what you want to see from this second half, and we'll go through them. Also, get your predictions in. Cheers, mate. Back in a sec. Come on, Morty.
Just having a look. Steve's watching from Connecticut. Snowy. Me and the snow have fallen out this year. I crashed my car a couple of weeks ago in the snow on some black ice. So I've fallen out with snow at the minute. Anyone seen the drunk owner of his club? Let's be having you. Oh, you're on about Delia, aren't you, at Norwich with the drunk owner? Yeah, classic that. Delia's still at Norwich. God, how long she owned Norwich for now? Like 20 years, something like that. I remember her crying when Blues beat them in the playoffs. That was good. We need to go attacking. We absolutely do. Surely sending Cosgrove on. I think you need to send him and Hogan on. I think we need some pace. We need to try and stretch him now. Need to see Cosgrove and Harper. Yeah, absolutely. Bruce will be the next to be sacked. It's probably a close shout with Bruce. Yeah, they have been really poor. No fans of Impact to Birmingham. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I've said that. No, Blues without fans are. What's the point? You know, we struggle. We struggle. We're so reliant on our fans. It's massive. When will we see more Birmingham Fan TV? It's hard to explain, guys, what's been going on with the channel. We moved property in October, hence the lack of videos. Then we've had some family issues, some job issues. I've crashed my car. And then me and Emily both got coronavirus, and we've been very unwell for a couple of weeks. So best to say it's not been the best 5 or 6 months. So possibly we're going to put it on hold for the season and then start it back up in the summer. But we'll wait and see. Absolutely. Will Rotherham stay up? I'd probably say at the bottom 3 at the minute, they're probably the favourites to stay up. I like Paul Warne. I think they've got some decent players. Probably wouldn't surprise me. Am I Jack Grealish with my car crash? Yeah, except I wasn't drinking. Yeah, I'll try and be positive. Thank you. You got to be positive as a Blues fan, haven't you? We're usually pretty crap. So, tell me something positive about Karanka. Not much at the minute, to be fair. I try. Can I have a look? Yes, promotion experience. Well, that's the thing, you know, with AK. He's trying, but I can't really defend him, even with his really good record. You know, Karanka's he's got the promotions, he's got the playoffs, he's got the best defensive record that the championship's seen, but it's all for nothing really when you when Blues are as bad as they've been this season. It's not, you know, we can't hide, no excuses. Would Cosgrove not work better with Juki than Hogan? Possibly 2 target men. We are putting plenty of crosses in, so 2 big lads in there could cause them some massive problems. He's lost his mind. Possibly, yeah, could be another Zola. It's hard to judge, you know. We're lacking in confidence right now, so yeah, it's hard to say. Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, mate. Yeah, please stay safe out there, guys. COVID is it's no joke. It's really knocked me bad. I still can't breathe properly now, but we're on the mend, so that's all good.
To hear, JJ. It's good to hear. Good to hear your lovely voice again.
But I couldn't. You know what? Do you know what though? It's really worked well because I've been on a diet for a couple of weeks, and I lost my smell and my taste for about 2 solid weeks. I could not taste a thing. Everything tastes like cardboard and water, and I was eating fruit and veg, and it was really helping my diet. So
yeah, Abby had that, and she was like, she tried some vodka, and it was like water, apparently.
Yeah, I had everything. Those Albus things that you put up your nose to smell.
Yeah.
Couldn't even tell.
I lost my smell, but I didn't lose my taste. But yeah, it was the same. I remember testing it in the morning. I was like, what? This is so weird. Second half has just kicked off as well. But yeah, good to know that you're feeling better, mate. It just take the energy out of you for quite a while, to be honest. Like even after, like you feel like your lung. You can tell your lung capacity is worse. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's down. It's still down. It's not as bad as it was.
Yeah.
I live up 2 flights of stairs. I live in a 3rd-floor apartment, so it's not ideal trying to get up the stairs. So.
David, I like the way Joe left you to do all the work again. What can I say?
He's got to start paying me for this. You can pay me in drinks when we go on the next away night out.
I love it. In 2023.
What was the last night out we did on the away day? Was that Newcastle?
No, it must have. Was it really? Was that the last one?
Well, I know because we went out in Newcastle, didn't we, when we played Sunderland? And I think it was under Steve Cottrell.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly. I think we drew 1-1, didn't we? Did we not?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I think
it was cold, freezing.
Yeah, that was a funny night, man.
Good night. Yeah, I was going to say it was a good night out. I think we got back at 5 a.m, and Callum slept with his kebab in the bed. If I remember.
Yeah. Classic Callum, that.
Classic Cal, that. Good night out, Newcastle.
Go on, Bella. Oh, I lost it there. Come out the traps this second half, haven't they?
They're going to need 10 minutes. If we've not managed to sort of look threatening in 10 minutes, they're going to have to change it for me. You can't leave it till the 70th minute.
Yeah, he'll do it on the hour mark, I reckon. Hello, he's going to have a go, isn't he? He's played Bella in. Go on, Bella. Oh dear. Gordon says bring Harper on. Could give us a bit of energy in midfield that we need. Who would you take off? We would bring Harper on, mate. Gardner or Sunjic? I know you got Sunjic. I guess I'd say he could do more of a defensive job as a centre mid if he's pushing forward. But Gardner can do a defensive job as well, to be fair.
Who can?
Do you reckon we should have pushed more for Nisbet, considering his record in the Scottish League? I think we went for 3 million. It sounded like it was a package where it was add-ons, and I think it was like 1.25 up front. I don't know if that changed because it was still on the table. I don't know if we changed the way that was going to be paid, but what do you reckon, JJ? The thing is, we've got in trouble with finances before, so it's at least good to know that we're not just throwing money at the wall and we're being a little bit sensible. And it is disappointing at times like this, but I also don't want us to get mugged. And if we do that for one club, the next club will be like, well, they're going to do that for us, and they'll hold us. I think in the long term, I think it's good for us.
I feel like in the end, I think at the start, we were testing the water. We had a couple of bids turned down, which, in all fairness, did not match their valuation, which was fair. Every club has a valuation. It was the same when Shea was getting bids. You've got your value, and that's, unless someone meets it, you don't sell. But then I think Blues matched the valuation, and they kind of kept changing the goalpost. I think they wanted at least 2.5 up front, didn't they? Yeah,
I think that's the thing. Like, I think that they wanted it up front. So I don't know if it's as much changing the goalposts, but I mean, nowadays every transfer is done with add-ons and installations. Like, that's the way it is, isn't it? Like, it's always the way. So again, what I'm saying is, it's probably good long term, because if we keep putting in bids and they're like, no, we want a bit more, and we're desperate, the next club's going to do that to us when we try and sign a player in the summer. They're going to be like, well, no, but we can use this as an example, maybe. Like, look at the Sunderland doc when they were trying to get Will Grigg, and the guy just kept getting mugged and mugged and mugged. Sometimes you've just got to say, I really like this player, but it's a no.
Oh, no, I agree with you. There's a time to walk away.
He's got a valuation, like you say. You could pay $5 million for him, and he doesn't cut it in the Championship. Like, he looked good, his record looked good, but fair enough. I'm disappointed that we didn't have other options. I'm disappointed that it was left so late for a play like that. But maybe there was. I don't know.
Who I'm going to suggest is we should have took a punt on, don't you?
Mendes Lang.
I mean, we could have took a punt on Mendes Lang. That's more Lee wanted that, didn't he? Really? Nah. There was talk, wasn't there, that Britt was going to go to Bristol, wasn't there?
Britt, yeah.
He's got 6 months left on his contract, so he's free in the summer. But I think if Blues could have stuck a couple of for him, they could have possibly got him. I think.
Yeah, it's just the wages for me. I don't think I don't want to pay his wages because I don't like that.
He has got some decent wages, to be fair. So
because the thing is, like, he's a great player in that, but I don't want to sign in players on that bigger wage. Not in the financial situation that we're in, because then you're really relying on that player, and it never works out when we really rely on players. I'd much rather us go the route where, that's a good touch from Gardner there. Can he get a ball in? Did he get a touch? Goal kick? Is it a goal kick or a corner?
I think he's won a corner.
I think he might have. That was good effort from Gardner there. Showed a little bit of pace. He backed himself there, didn't he?
Like pace when he gets out of steam.
I don't think the defender got a touch on that, but I don't know.
Oh, he's won it anyway.
Yeah.
Joe, we need to. There's a young fan called Jacob. A certain Drew Hills asked for a shout out.
Oh. Hi Joe, hi JJ. Can I get a shout out for Jacob, who was signed for Fjordskin FC? I hope you have a good time there, mate. I hope you have a good time at Fjordskin.
I can't believe you just said that.
Love it.
Has he left Woodard? He's got to have left Woodard.
That transfer didn't get pulled back.
Mutual consent.
What do you think about Damari Gray for 2.75? Wasn't worth a cheeky bid. Again, probably the wages, I imagine, would be quite high for him, even though the fee seems reasonable. You know what I mean?
He's on a good rack, wasn't he?
So never have him back. Never have him back. Enjoy the memories. Greek lad, we put a last minute bid in for. I didn't hear about that. Do you know anything about that, JJ?
Saw it on Twitter. I think it come from a Greek page or something. The Blues had bid $4 million for someone from, is it V Venlo in Holland?
Oh, $4 million? Oh no, I didn't see that.
21 goals in 20 games he scored or something.
Oh,
what a save!
San Jose so close to his first goal of the season. There, it was a whipped-in ball from Jeremy Bella. San Jose got his big fat nut on it, and that is a save.
That is a top save.
That is a great save.
There's not much he could have done more, to be fair. It's a great ball and a really good header, to be fair.
Great ball. Oh, corner came to nothing.
Are they playing for the draw already? Is he really playing for this?
Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so we're approaching that 10 minutes from half time. We've had our best chance of the game. Set piece. Do you think a change is needed, and whom?
It's got to be in the next 7 minutes, I think, the first change for me. Who? He's got to go. For me, he's got to go two up front. I think he's got to take one of them midfielders out.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't think any of the midfielders have played particularly badly. But I think he's got to go two up front. I think the first change will be Scott. I think Scott will come on. I think he'll partner him with Duke for a bit. See how we get.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that because I really want to see him and Duke play together. I know he doesn't go to up front often, but them two had a real partnership. Duke's put in a lot of work today.
Yeah.
And I think to really break these down, we need to go for it. Like we really need to go for the win. We can't keep trying to draw and play it safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, like I say, he's got to take one of the holding midfielders off. Can see it being Sunjic. He loves San Jose. I can't see him taking him off. And Gardner's played really well with them breaking runs from midfield, so I can see it being Sunjic is the most defensive. He's got to go two up front then, and then he's got plenty of options. He's got Terrell, he's got Lecco, he's got McGree, he's got Cosgrove. He's got plenty of options. Harper.
Yeah, I want to see a bit of Harper.
A bit of Harper. Could be what we need.
A bit of Harper in my life. Drop a like on the video, guys. 63 likes at the minute. Can we get it? I mean, it'd be good to get to 100 by the end of the stream. We've got 170 people watching. It just lets me know that you guys want to watch the streams as well, and we keep them up. It's your way of telling me, so that would be very much appreciated, guys. Let's have a look. Cosgrove comes on and scores. Oh, that would be beautiful. We'd love to see that, wouldn't we? But fairy tales don't often come true at Birmingham City.
Oh wow!
What happened there?
That was a
corner. Did he? Was that?
Yeah, corner.
I was wondering why the keeper came out for that. Then Forest winning. Lee's just said
that does not help us. The draw was the best result there. Why is he the bearer of bad news all the time?
Oh God! What? Come on, let's take advantage of this corner.
We need to get rid of Lee out of the chat. He just brings bad news all the time.
Yeah, he does. He does. Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative. Do you remember that? Someone made that Twitter page for him boring the internet.
Yeah.
I think it was Chris Hart.
Yeah, I think it was. Go on. Come on. Don't blow the whistle. Oh, okay. Oh, pray that we win this game now. Karanka will have heard that. You remember when the people used to sit in the stadium with the little radio, and then they'd be like everyone's got phones now, but it used to be one bloke with a radio going, they've scored, and then it would spread slowly throughout the stadium, and then you'd hear go, oh. That was the day. There'd always be the one. There's not one bloke in each stand, weren't there? Who had the little radio in his ear.
Wow. Portable radio devices.
Yeah, they were great, man. I tried it once when I was a kid. I had Tom Ross commentating on the game as I was watching it live, and it was quite weird.
You know what? Funny you should say that. I think I did exactly the same. I feel like
it was actually quite good. It was quite good to listen to, getting a bit of analysis on the game live.
They don't do it like that anymore. Game's gone, Tom. Game's gone.
Rich says, I'm trying to stay positive, but this is horrendous. God, you're old. Am I? Is that a sign we're getting old, James?
We are old. We are. Mate, I've got bills and responsibilities now. I am old.
Yeah.
Too old.
Get rid. There you go. There you go. That's what you need. Isaac Cadman says, amazing what a reliable goal scorer can do in the championship. You just knew Austin would score goals for QPR, something we rarely have. What did he score? He must have.
I've got a mate that works for QPR, and all he does is just talk about Charlie Austin all the time. Every day. Sends me pictures of him every day.
Sends you pictures of him.
Yeah, he's got that little gif of him winking, any or something. Like, he sends that every day. Pain in the ass. When he scores, forget about it. You might as well get out of the chat.
Yeah. Go on. Oh,
ball.
That was a great ball, wasn't it? Sizzling ball. We are turning the heat up, aren't we?
We've got to make the most of it, though.
Sheffield Wednesday.
He's got to make the changes now for me. He's got to ring the changes.
Yeah. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Rich says Austin is a great professional. Definitely a good goal scorer as well. You can tell, remember when he came on for us when we played West Brom, just knew where the back of the net was. Didn't need a lot of time. Sammy Cosgrove, Ballandor. Not quite yet. Who we got warming up? Who was that? I didn't see. Need to push for the win. A point is useless. Cosgrove and Hogan double change. I'll bring on Hogan and Harper probably personally, and then maybe Cosgrove later on if we get a goal, or if we don't. But see, I play Hogan and Duke together a little bit first, and just because this is so vital, we need to go for it. I feel like we are going for it a little bit more this second half. We're turning the heat up, definitely. Just obviously, they're a very resolute team. Oh, Wycombe.
You mean resolute tonight? Usually.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like a leaky tap.
But you know what I mean? Like, they set up against every team to be difficult. Brentford have got the capacity, and it's one of them where you score a couple past them, they're not so resolute anymore because they've got to go for it. But they're always, again, a little bit. It seemed like a little bit of a lack of communication.
Keeper needs to be there. It's the keeper every time. Roberts.
Yeah, like
that well.
It just, definitely. Just seemed like a little bit of uncertainty there because I don't know. Keeper was coming out for it, but if he's not screaming for it, Roberts dealt with it anyway.
Oh yeah, massively.
Oh God, he messed up.
You went for that.
What are we on at the minute? Let's have a look. 76 likes. Thank you, guys. Like button. Let's get to 100 by the end of the game. If you want Blues to win, because that is how it happens. A little message goes into Karanka's ear, and he goes, "It's time."
Can you smell what the Karanka's cooking?
All I'm saying is, if we get it and we win, then what can I say? David or Brummie Phil says, "I've only got one thing to say about Blues. They have no nerve. Bloody embarrassing. Sorry, lads." I think is what he meant to say there. I
don't wholly disagree.
I mean, to be fair, we're going for it. I don't know if it's a matter of nerve or that we just don't have many ideas.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But here we go. We need Harper time now. One thing that's been said about Karanka this season is his game management. He's changing the game, having a plan B, being able to identify what's going on in the game and adapt to that. So I think it's important the changes he makes. Which
he's got to make them now.
He's got to make them now, hasn't he? We've gone past the hour mark. We need fresh legs. We need a bit of something in this team. Go on. Oh, it's going to be a frustrating game, and we're drawing this.
Yeah, we're going to. This is finish now.
I don't think we're going to win. I don't think we're going to win this game.
This is finishing 0-0.
What? Like the reaction of this finish is 0-0.
Massive.
Away at Wycombe. And away is basically home. Cosgrove doing a little bit of stretching as his friend. He'll bring friend on.
Yeah, he's going to go 5 at the back, isn't
he? Yeah.
We laugh. It's going to happen. Like,
I don't.
I'm not joking. I wish I was joking. I do. He's going to tell us that a point was good.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to call it. He's going to take off Bella or Sanchez or Duke. He'll like do a like for like.
No, he has to try. For me, if he's going to do a like for, if he's going to take Duke off, he needs to bring the 2 strikers on. I'm
just saying, like, it seems to usually be the case. He'll bring on a player, but he'll take off a creative player. Like, what was it, Sanchez last week against Cov? He took him off.
Yeah, made no sense. But he was one of our better players.
Yeah, we really need to go for this. Like, this is a big game.
It gets to that point now where if I was at the game, you know what I'm like. He hasn't made a sub by 65.
You'd be screaming at the dugout. You'd be getting all sorts of hand gestures out.
I try and be really well behaved on the camp, like when I'm on camp.
I want the stands, JJ. I want the JJ from the stands. I want to see you going to the away fans in the chat going, yeah, go on, get out there.
Yeah. Get out of it, son. I've got an alter ego.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's my favourite thing.
I tell you what, that first away game back, when we like score, it's been the first away game for like over a year. There's going to be hand gestures for 90 minutes. I tell you.
JJ from the stands will get you banned on YouTube. Agreed. It'll get shut down quick.
We were doing this the other day, like when I did vlogs, how I never got banned. How I never said anything. But I did, but we cut it out half the time.
Yeah. Duke and better off Hogan and Cosgrove on, says Don Max. Nah. Bella, who goes out wide then?
Bournemouth equalised.
Have they?
Someone's saying in the chat 1-1 Bournemouth. So it is.
Wycombe will nick a goal here. Karanka needs to wake up. I mean, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if we scored and then conceded a minute later as well.
You're tempting it now.
BrummieJoe, what would you say to Karanka? I mean, this isn't the Blues I know and love, but something has to change. Yeah, like I say, I'm always hoping that it turns around. And obviously, if it gets to a point where we look threatened with relegation, then we wouldn't really have a choice. I don't think. It's one of them. Like I can't see. I think going down would be detrimental to Blues for years. It would be dreadful. So that's why I'd be like, okay, yeah, get rid of him. I want it to work for him. I want him to be able to have the time to turn things around because I feel like he can eventually. I'm not entirely convinced by him, by his game management, by what I've seen so far. But it's one of them as well where I'm like, I want it to work out because I don't like this cycle that we keep having of
I'm trying to put my thing on it though, Joe. Like, because we've watched Blues teams play against Karanka teams, and they've always dominated us, and they've always created chances. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they've never been this defensively poor. So I'm trying to put my finger on why it's any different here.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's why I think again it takes a bit of time, and I know we've had best part of the season. Good ball. Oh. But yeah, it's a really difficult one, mate. Like that's why I'm looking at games like this and I'm thinking we need to win. But the more we lose, we go on a losing streak. We keep losing into February. We drop down into that bottom three. Then it's hard to keep finding arguments. But I'm hoping it doesn't get to that.
You just hope that we can end up finishing like 14th, 15th somewhere.
Ben was coming on.
Comfortable finish, and then we can build a season.
If Akinfenwa scores, I'm going to be fuming. And you know what the thing is he's on Will Brazier. He's on the show with Will Brazier a lot, and he's a Blues fan, and he will not live it down.
Oh jeez.
Oh god, the unit. Kashkit coming on as well. Their top scorer with 4 goals. Ask the thumbs up or thumbs down for firing him. Okay, so what I'll say is if you want us to keep Karanka for now, oh, that's terrible. We've just let the ball go out of play for no reason. If you want to keep Karanka, put a thumbs up. If you want him to go tonight, put a thumbs down. Get that in the chat, guys. We've got 220 people watching. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you drop a like and share it. If you're watching on YouTube, see if we can get to 100 likes. We're on 80 odd at the minute. And make sure you subscribe because we've got new content coming soon. And it lets me know that you guys want more of this. Maybe the career mode's coming back. Maybe we've got some other content as well. But I'm really eager to start making content again. It's just been a bit. This whole lockdown's been a bit like just dead. But I think it's time. Looking at the overall sentiment, thumbs up. Keep, get rid, keep, get rid, keep, get rid. You know what? It seems pretty even. To be fair, I think the people who want him gone are slightly edging it. It's probably about 60-40 out. Probably in the chat.
Yeah.
at the minute, which is probably fair. Purely because I think this is actually our best squad for a little while, and still same story. Yeah, I mean, we do have a good squad, to be honest. Yes, we don't have Che Adams. Yes, we don't have a proven goal scorer really. But in terms of the depth of our squad, the creativity that's available to us, yeah, I think I know what you mean.
You just have a little giggle to yourself then when you saw Sanchez and Akinfenwa next to each other.
No, I didn't even clack.
I clocked it. I was like, Christ. Imagine if he goes and like shoulder barges in. Sanchez is going to get absolutely bodied.
Yeah. Amy says it's been a dodgy year. Players' mental health might be all over the place and affecting their gameplay. Think we need to stop messing Blues about with managers and give him a chance. Yeah, true. And in fairness, I think we will. I think genuinely that he's gonna have a chance until it gets to a point of almost no return where we need results and we need a new manager boost kind of thing, and we get Redknapp back.
You'd love it though, wouldn't you? Just because you've got the tattoo, you'd love it. Emily
and James said it's Dong's last chance. If he goes, so does Dong. In which case, I say Karanka out. if that is what happens, Jesus Christ. Yeah, because he's not doing a good job. Let's put it that way. Kevin has put a space, but so it's just showing his profile picture. But that's a lovely photo, Kevin. Blues have dropped to 21st. Have they? Oh God.
Joe's dropped something. You dropped something at knowing that we've dropped. That was your jaw on the floor, that?
Yeah, I think it was.
I was like, nah, can't be doing this.
Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday are drawing. Yeah, you did say that, didn't you? You said Junior Stanislas with the equaliser there.
God, he's been around forever, hasn't he, Stanislas?
He has, hasn't he? Oh, yeah, 21st place. But listen to this. 27 games played, 28 points. Below us, one place below us, Rotherham, 23 points, but 3 games in hand. And I know for a team like that, it's not big, but 3. You're expecting probably 3 or 4 points from that at least, which would put us down in the bottom 3 on goal difference if they got 4 points from them. So we don't want that to happen, do we? Why hasn't he made a change yet?
No, I'm asking that question now. Inside, right, I'm boiling.
No, let it out. Let it out, JJ. Let it out. No. Tell me, what do you think?
Moron.
Still no sub. 72 minutes played, Karanka. Stop messing about, mate. You better make a change now.
We went for it first second half. We went for it. We had a couple of good opportunities. And then after the 60th minute, we've died. We've got no legs. We got nothing up front. Why is he? I get, Duke did all right first half, but he's dead. He needs to come off.
I don't understand.
We've lost that energy in midfield from Gardner. Where's Harper?
Honestly, mate, I don't know. What I see this all the time with managers, and I'm like, is this something they learn? Or what? Like, just wait until the very last 10 minutes or something to make a change. Like, why is it always the way? It frustrates me to no end. Like, we've got less than 20 minutes of the game left. We've not made one sub. We need a win. We can't break them down. Make a change. Here's Pedersen trying to do something himself here. Back to Bella out wide. He will whip a ball in. Go on.
No! How has that stayed out?
Oh, I thought that was in. Keeper's injured. Don't play on. Oh! Let's watch this again. Bella whips it in. It's an in-swinger. Colin. Oh, that's a good save. Colin heads it into the ground. To be fair, yeah, he could have put it a bit further wide.
That is an unbelievable save.
It's a great save. That's a great save. Colin heads it down.
No, he couldn't have done much more. He's headed it down.
You can't ask for much more from Colin. Yeah. Like you say, he's in the air. He's not the biggest lad in the world. He heads it into the ground. That's an unbelievable save from the keeper, and that's typical Blues, that is. That's
probably the best save I've seen all season.
It's brilliant. It's a great save.
That's
just equally matched. That's 2 big saves from both keepers, one each. And now now 15 minutes to play. Make a sub. We're knocking on the door. Keeper's injured. He's a bit spun out. He might have to get subbed. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, you just know it's not going to be your day when that happens.
No. Let's go. I can't believe he saved that. I don't believe it. And look, and now it's just going to get closer and closer to 90 minutes. There's probably going to be about 6 minutes added on. How has he not scored? That's such a good save. One chance we get all game. Collan. Great ball from Bella. Great movement from Collan. Big header. That is beautiful. He's seen this right back coming, and he's thought, I'm gonna have to do something here. Stake my claim up front, maybe. Keeper's up. Don't know if he's going to continue or not. I don't know. He looked like he received a bit of a whack. Great save, though, to be fair. Fair play to him, but that's not what we want. Let's have a look at the stats on the channel. Ooh, 97 likes. Let's push it to 100, guys. You lot have smashed it. You lot have smashed it.
The Blues have dominated. Look at the stats. They've dominated 17 shots to 3. 62.5% possession to 37.5. We've not scored. We've done everything but score.
Oh no. Get your nuts on it. Come on, Blues. Have we not made a sub still?
No, and I don't know why.
That was a good time to make a sub.
I thought that was the time.
It's like
these are there for the taking. These are so there.
A ball! Oh, that he's done him there. He's done him there. Wycombe break forward in numbers. Collan does really well there. He does really well.
Get back.
That he's done beautifully there, Collan.
Lee's fuming.
Lee in full caps. Make a change. You can't see it.
He's fuming. Callum's about 3 minutes behind. He's only just seen the save. You know he's going to make a change on the 86th minute.
Ooh!
Great tackle.
Come on. We're knocking on the door. Oh, Bella unlucky. He's trying to do it all himself there. Oh, he's kept it in. Foul.
We've got to make the changes now. There's tired legs out there.
Where's Super Ninja? Drop a message in the chat. Drop a message in the chat. Give me a full-time prediction. There's only, let's say, 15, maybe a few more minutes left. Gordon, bring on a sub. I think every single person watching will echo that right now. We're approaching 80 minutes. Not a sub made yet. I just think of that. I don't know if I just said it, but the thing of Cottrell saying, you didn't make a sub until the 75th minute. Why was that then?
Oh, yeah.
He fucking lost it then, didn't he? Bring back in Doy. Off his head, not handball. I'm saying 0-0. 0-0. Bring on JJ. 1-0 Wycombe.
I mean, if you want me to go on, that's fine.
1-0 last minute goal. Oh, that you. Blues win 2-0. Super Ninja 493. There he is. I hope so, mate. I hope so. What have we got? A few. Well, it could happen. It could happen. We nick a goal. They go for it. And we score a second. But it's never that easy for Blues, is it? Let's be real. I hope we get the win for you anyway, mate. This is why Karanka is stupid. 1-0 Blues on 0-0. I don't know why Karanka isn't using the bench. Please make a sub. I'm just going to tweet out.
He's forgot he's got a bench behind him. You look back and you go, oh, Christ. I forgot I had them subs on there.
I've just tweeted make a sub. Hopefully he sees it.
He's got your notifications on, Joe. Tweets come through. No, he hurries up. Craig, go get him back, mate. It's time.
That was unreal. So we're gonna score.
Look at Juke go.
Juke! Ah. Oh God. I'm fed up. Chris Golding. I'm fed up of even asking for him to try and change the game now. Yeah. Was that the moment?
You've got to ask why. You've got to ask why when you're on top, and you know they're there for the taking. That he's not making a sub. You've got to ask the question why. You've got enough on the bench to make a change, and you've got enough quality to affect the game, and he's just not.
I mean, we've been talking about this. We've been saying that the difference this season is that we've got a bench, we've got a bit of depth that we can use, but it's like you don't want to. Come on now, Karanka, turn around, Karanka. Look at your bench, 'cause we need it more tonight. We need a sub more than ever. I'll have to sing that next time at the Blues. Oh, I thought he was going to get through then.
I mean, next time we're at Blues, so Frank probably won't be there, will he?
Etheridge scored beating kick, 93rd minute.
Imagine, right, if we go like a whole time when we have a manager and he gets appointed and sacked while fans aren't
there. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it has been like almost a year.
That happens. Any club appointed a manager and already sacked them?
Sure. Yeah, Watford did it twice.
Oh, Watford have, haven't they? Yeah.
Watford did it twice in about a month or two, didn't they? Because who was it? Nigel Pearson or something?
Yeah, Pearson and Serbian guy, whatever his name is. Is he Serbian?
And then they sacked him in the Championship, didn't they? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they're on the third manager, I think, since
no, you know what it was at one point at the start of the year. It was I can't remember. It was like at the start of the year, the stat going round was that Sheffield Wednesday had more managers than Sheffield United had points because they had 2, didn't they?
Oh, and
Sheffield Wednesday had 3. That was unreal. Yeah, Monk got sacked. Yeah, we've had a few, to be fair. Has he not made a sub yet?
No.
Well,
when I tell you he's asking for the criticism now.
He really is, mate. He really. I can defend you.
I can defend him to a certain point, but to have not made a sub with 8 minutes, I haven't got my glasses on, 8 minutes to go, is plus stoppage is shocking. It's shocking. You got to ask him what was the thinking. You got to hope that one of the journalists say, "Why didn't you make a sub?"
Yeah,
they don't though. None of our local journalists ask any pressing questions.
No. Steve Cottrell scared them all.
Yeah. I bet
get Frank Lampard in.
There's some great.
Gotta go. Give it Robbo to the end of the season.
Lee.
Yeah, I've seen it. He's sick. He's sick to death of this.
Shit.
Alex Restall says he'll say the players are tired in the postmaster interview. Oh, I can't have this. I'm not having 1 point off Wycombe or none all season. They're gonna score as well, aren't they? Oh God. I'm not feeling comfortable. Make a sub. Make a sub, Branca.
When it's a bad game, right? You know Lee's going to comment booze at the full time.
Yeah. Come on, Blues! No. Oh, I don't feel good about this. Oh. That was... Oh, we had to get that right. Wycombe are putting the pressure on right now. Get rid of it, Blues. It's still out wide with Wycombe at the minute. Tricky winger this guy is. like a Bella.
The admin, I'm convinced tries to wind us
Have
up.
we got anyone up there? Go on. Who's up there? Anyone with pace? Come on!
But look, that's it. You know, we're counter-attacking, and we've got no pace up there.
Exactly.
He's got no pace.
Make a sub! I swear to God. I swear to God, mate.
Oh, this is going to be painful at full time. And I'm not even going to rant because my lungs, just my capacity is not worth wasting on this. Like, it's not worth it. Like,
Come on. We don't even deserve it if you don't even want to change the game. We don't deserve a winner.
no, I agree.
Go on! Oh, corner ball! Go on, corner!
Why don't you bring your 6'4" striker on for the corner?
Bring your sub on! Bring Sam on! I don't care. Bring anyone on.
He's got a 6'4" striker who's a target man. How about if we're going to
own him up now? Bring on a... Hold on. Can I do a voice tweet?
Don't do it.
Bring on a sub, Karanka! Okay, there we go.
You do one of those on Saturday?
No, I haven't done one before. Bring on a sub, Karanka! Okay, there we go. Hashtag BCFC. Hopefully he sees that. I'm trying to make him see it. Oh, Robert. It's going to be a Robert's long throw, isn't it? It's been 84 years. But finally.
The Barnsley Bomber.
Can you do a FIFA manager career, please? Subscribe. It's coming. Make sure you do, guys. We got a lot of content on the way. Oh, what a shock. Come on!
Hasn't the keeper, referee just...
that. Oh.
Nice one.
You got to do that. Oh, we sent him off!
Do you know what?
Maybe you'll make a sub now. Fucking hell. That's not a red.
Do you know what? The managers cost us this. How that's a red card?
No,
though.
not a red card.
It's a yellow card.
He took
That's
his foot.
not a red card.
I don't think it's a red card. It's a bit harsh, that is, isn't it? He's just said on the commentary there, one of the players earlier almost sent Bella into the stands and he didn't even get a yellow or something.
Well, yeah, they weren't a million miles off the same challenge. I think Roberts has had more, force in it.
He's not made a sub yet. I swear to God. You know what? I've given him the benefit of the doubt so many times, but you're 0-0 against Wycombe, and he's not made a sub. He's not even tried to change the game. He's got no game management, man. Bring someone on. I thought someone was coming on then, and it was the medic's bag because it was green. Karanka!
He just doesn't look bothered.
He just stood there, man. Oh! Is someone coming on? I think someone is coming on with 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, he'll be a defender. He's got a defender, isn't he, on the bench?
Yeah.
He'll be Friend or someone like that. Unless
he puts... just put San Jose into defence for a bit or whatever and just bring a striker on, man. It's Friend.
Hold you. Mate, I can predict it.
Honestly, I can't defend it. I can't keep defending this.
To be honest, there was just no need for him to make that tackle, though. There was no need.
He was trying to stop the transition, weren't he? Though, like
Well,
it was a need to make the tackle. It was a rash one, definitely. But
you could have tricked if you wanted to stop him.
Yeah, he didn't have to fucking pole drive him. No, I totally agree with that.
That was petulance. Who's he took off? Sanchez. Great.
Oh, take off! Oh no! No, God, I'm honestly, mate, I'm fed up.
He'll tell you that this is a good result, by the way.
Tipping point. You are witnessing the tipping point with me. Nah, it's not the one. It's not the one. I've lost patience because we're not even trying. It seems to me like we're not even trying because it's like we'll go for it. If we draw, it's okay. And I think this is a game that we need to win. I really do. And I just don't think winning's that important. How long can you do this for? We were okay with it at the start of the season, resolute defensively, whatever, and wins will come later on. But we're into February now, and we've got 6 wins all season. Like, and again, still bottom, pretty much. Yeah, we're bottom of the table in form as well. It's Wycombe away, man. 1 point off Wycombe over 2 games, if that.
Yeah, it's not good enough, is it?
How many minutes were added on, do you know?
5, I think.
Come on. Why don't we make a why don't we bring... Like, that was a forced change as well. At the minute, if that was a forced change. So in terms of tactical changes, we have had 0 in 92 minutes. All game, really. Out of 5. Long throw again. No, it's Colin. You don't have a long throw, does he? Oh, Robert's got sent off. Oh, Blues. Oh. Oh, guys. What? Let's have a look at the likes. Let's take our mind off this dross. We are sat on 108 likes, guys. If you've just joined the stream, if you're new to the channel, like the video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so when I drop a new video, you know exactly when it drops, and you can be the first to get involved, especially when that new career mode drops. And I'm trying to drop a few funny football videos as well shortly. Wow, 300 people watching, man. That's amazing. I think that might be the most we've ever had on this. It must be the JJ effect.
Yeah, it's because I'm ugly. People only come to laugh at me.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, Lee's getting angry when he's spelling serious with 2 eyes. He's furious. I'm angry inside, but I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I cry.
Come on, Bella, please. Corner ball. Let's get it. We never get late winners, do we?
Do you know what? Right. It would be no surprise if he took Bella off right now for another defender.
Put Sam on, man. Just stick him on. I mean, there's no point now. I don't want him to come on this late. But what? Like, we were talking about it, like, 60 minutes he needs to bring on a sub, and we sat here half an hour later.
Oh, no. Bring back Zola.
What? Oh, please defend yourself. Please tell me what give me an explanation over. Oh, this is painful.
Shall I wind Lee up and tell him it's a good result?
Yeah, I want to see his reaction.
Watch this. He's gonna lose it. He's gonna call me a moron. I've put a good result.
Guys, with this result, you need to let me know down in the comments as well what you think. Is it time for Karanka to go? Again, it's not even the result for me. It's the lack of trying. It's the lack of trying to change a game. He's shown time and time again this season that he can't change. He can't change a game.
No, he can't. He can't.
He really can't. He's got no plan B whatsoever. Barely got a plan A. 130 likes on the video, guys. You lot are amazing. It's a shame the football isn't better for you lot. It's showing me that you want to see more of these streams, and hopefully we can have more positive ones than like this. That's gone out of play. Oh, it's going to be it.
Yeah, even the admin's angry. Have you seen the tweet?
I'll have a look.
Full time, but the admin hasn't put the handshake for a draw.
He hasn't put the handshake emoji.
He's angry as well.
Well, he just knows that he'd get stick. Oh God. 0-0, full time. What are your thoughts on the game, JJ? Let me know, guys, in the chat as well what your thoughts are on that. If you have enjoyed the video, by the way, though, make sure you subscribe. If you are new, hit that notification bell so you can see. We're going to get a new video dropping on Thursday. New video dropping on Thursday. So first time in a while. So hope you guys enjoy that. JJ, thoughts?
Pretty much what you've just put in the Facebook chat at this point. That's how I feel. There's no defending that. I can't defend that. That was bad. I mean, the performance as a whole, like, we were comfortable. Did Wycombe, other than that one header in the first half, did they really threaten us? Not at all. But all the blame tonight falls on the manager.
Yeah.
All of it. I think the players worked hard. I think we were comfortable. We lacked that cutting edge up front. He's just signed a striker to provide the goals we've been missing. And he doesn't bring him on.
I'm cranker out. This has been the tipping point for me. All season, I have been giving him the benefit of the doubt. I've been saying it's gonna change. But tonight, it's just been the last straw, I think. But like the fact he hasn't even tried to change the game. He's settled for a point away here. I'm sick of seeing it, mate. I really am.
He looked disinterested, didn't he?
He really did, and I just don't know, mate. I just really don't know. I don't know if he really wants to be here.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Big contract. He gets sacked. He gets a payoff.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, how much do you want to be here? Like, I just don't know. It just doesn't seem logical that you don't try and change a game like that when he knows how vital that game is, especially after the draw against Coventry. 2 points out of those two games.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
We're rubbish at home. We're okay away, and we are staring at the bottom three behind us. Remember, Rotherham have got 2 games in hand on us. No, Rotherham have got 3 games in hand on us. Sheffield Wednesday have got 1 game in hand on us, and Wycombe have got 2. And we are 5 points off the bottom 3.
Do you know what worries me though?
What?
The most. I know this sounds a bit cliche and a little bit what's the word? It sounds a little bit, with my blues tinted goggles on. But most seasons I would say it's fair to say that the fans have pretty much kept blues up. And I mean this in the sense that when we get dragged into it, I just kind of go to that Huddersfield game, the Bristol City game, the Fulham game, the Bolton game where we took like 5,000 away that night. I just think of all those games. Blues carried us through them. The fans carried the team through those games. We haven't even got that.
No, we haven't. And that's what worries me, mate. That's what worries me this season.
If we get dragged in and it goes to a last day scrap, like it pretty much went to a last day scrap at the end of last season. We didn't win. We got lucky that 3 other teams kept losing.
Yeah. But now you look at the teams below us now. Rotherham always a strong side, always a team that's going to give it a go. Sheffield Wednesday, You know what I mean? Yeah, Wycombe are going to find it difficult. They're only on 16 points at the minute. It says a lot about, they've conceded 42 goals this season and we couldn't score against them. We had one chance. If you look at it in a realistic way, we had one chance clear cut against the Wycombe side that's conceded an average of like almost 2 a game for the whole season. I mean, what else can I say?
Not much.
Like it's the thing is, right? We knew it was never going to be, fast attacking, exciting football under Karanka, but we at least expected results to start coming our way and us to be solid defensively. We've conceded 31 in 27, which it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but when we can't score goals, when we've scored 19 goals all season, which is the third lowest behind Sheffield Wednesday with 17 and Wycombe with 18, 19 goals all season. Considering as well, we've played 3 games more than Rotherham, 1 game more than Sheffield, and 2 games more than Wycombe. So
it's bad, and the least I would expect is him in the owner's office tomorrow.
He needs to take a proper. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he wants to be here at the minute. The last couple of games, he just hasn't looked like. Since we got beat by Derby that night, and he came out and was like, I don't want to talk to the players and all of that. Since that night,
I like that.
He's not looked like he wants to be here after that.
No. No,
yeah.
Like I say, like even during this stream, I said to you, I said to you about Karanka and giving him the benefit of the doubt and giving it a little bit more time. And in the course of this stream, it's tipped me over the edge. But it's been a long time coming. Genuinely, I can't defend him anymore. I don't want us to keep changing managers. I don't want that to be the case. I want us to succeed, but I can't see us moving forward under Karanka at the minute. I can't see it.
Like I say, we want him to succeed. I think everyone in the chat would want him. Nobody wants him to fail, but I think most ones can't see any other option at the minute than to get rid of him.
Well, mate, it's like he can't even make a sub to change a game. He's settling for points away at Wycombe. What does that say to you? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like if we keep playing like this, we're not. We're playing tougher teams. We might get the odd win here or there. Like, we won against Borough, solid win. But I just can't see it going well, mate. We're halfway through the season. We are, more than halfway through the season, and we are closer to relegation. Personally, I think than we have been for many years.
At this point, I can't disagree with you. The way we're getting dragged in.
Yeah, it's horrible, man. It's horrible. Because I loved the look of him when he came in. I loved the style. I loved the fact it wasn't this flary attacking manager that we're going to go for this fancy football. It was more of a direct, like, no nonsense, get the job done, get results. But we're in February now.
We're not even getting results.
We're in February. We're not even getting results. We're barely defending well. Yes, we've got more clean sheets this season, but we've scored so few goals. That is mad. Thank you, Mark, by the way. Hope Southend are doing well. Harper could have changed the game, says Edgy. We missed that final ball into the third. Cosgrove could have had 10 minutes. Yeah, could have had
this. I was watching that game, and the amount of space between their midfield and their defence was begging for a number 10. It was begging for McGree, Terrell. The space in behind their back line was asking for Hogan to go in behind. It was begging for it. Even Lecco, I think, could have come on and done a job. You've got Lecco. You've got Cosgrove. He's just bought as a 1-2 striker. He's got Hogan. He's got Harper. He's got Terrell. He's got McGree. He's got 6 attacking options there that Wycombe would start every single one of them. Yeah. He's got some real talent on there, and he's brought none of them on, and I can't believe it. I'm lost.
We joked when Friend and Cosgrove were warming up that Friend would come on, and I know it was due to a red card, but it's quite funny how it actually came true. Hasta la vista, Karanka, says Emily. Exactly.
2
Hasta la vista, Karanka, says Emily. Joe and Jay, I think you'll do enough. Just being natural. You say I am negative. You are, Mark. You will be the first to admit you are negative, but I have to be today. I have to be today. I do love you though, Mark. You're a great bloke. Wycombe were there for the taking. I have to agree. They had a good chance, one good chance. But we really should have won this game, man. Should have gone to up front. Guys, I'm sick to death. I need to have a nice lie down and a breather and plan my rant video. Because
You need to let it out, mate.
I need to let some steam out, mate. It's not the one. I have really enjoyed this stream anyway, even though the football's been dross. Thank you for coming on, JJ.
It's all right, mate. Anytime.
Really I've dropped his link down in the comments again, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe and follow on Twitter at BirminghamFanTV. And I don't know what your personal Twitter handle is, but you will find it. It's James Jenkinson _ something like that. Edgy, thank you for being a member. Amazing guy. Yeah, guys. Thanks for participating as well. We've still got 150 people in. Long after the game's ended. We'll be back. Who have we got on Saturday?
Bournemouth.
Oh, great. We'll probably win that. No in Blues. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not looking good. We lose against Bournemouth, mate. It is looking. I mean, it's not looking good.
I said it would be a season-defining month at the start of the video with the amount of games.
I think it's going to be. Karanka gone. We've not spent the money on Nisbet, but we're going to have to spend it on his pay packet instead.
Well, there you go then. Not so bad, is it?
It's a shame, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark, for being a member. You've been a member for like 2 years. You're an absolute geezer.
What a legend, Mark.
Thanks, but my team are bottom of the football league. I'm so sorry. I hope. Well, there you go. It's not so bad for us right now.
Mark Southend fan, if I'm not mistaken. Was I right in saying that? I think if it's off the top of my head.
I think so.
I might be wrong. Yeah, I think Mark's a Southend fan, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, David. Happy birthday again to Emily. Wait, it's 20. Was it 23rd? What is 23rd? 24.
Yeah, I'm old now.
Oh wow, I'm 26 next month. So
Really?
There you go. Not getting any younger. But yeah, guys, everyone in the stream, thank you so much. I hope you've liked, hope you subscribed. Hope you've enjoyed the video. We'll be back again on Saturday. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the absolute fireworks that are going to happen on.
Go grab yourself a beer and go read the Twitter feed because there's 4 comments on the Twitter post.
I'm doing it. Tomorrow's video, mate. I'm just gonna moan about Blues. So there we go. We'll be back on YouTube. Let's go. All right. See you later, everyone. Up the Blues.
Keep
Things
right
will get better one day when I am old and very very old in a home. Goodbye.